Oh, there go a fish. There it is. Oh, there go a fish. Oh yes, yes a fish. Tighten the drag, tighten the drag. It's the biggest bass of the year. Oh my god.
Yo, it's holiday season and I just want it big for Christmas. Today we're going to do something completely different. We're bringing out Alexa, and you can call her AI, Alexa, whatever you would like to call her, but she's going to help us pick our fishing spot today and see if we can get lucky. We're going to try something different. Never tried this before. I'm going to give her 4 different options to choose from, and she's going to give me a number back, and it's going to represent a pond or a lake that we're going to go and fish today. Number 1 is going to be that spot where you see me catch that big on that jig going into the late evening that day. Number 2 is going to be a small, more secluded little pond, a little isolated or whatnot, stained water, submerged grass, and it can definitely be tricky at times to pull those bass out. Number 3 is going to be the toughest lake in town, the most pressured lake at that. Hundreds of fishermen in and out of that lake every single week, and I mean there are lily pads, so there is potential. There are some bigs swimming around. Home to a 19-pound bass from what I hear. The 4th spot is a spot I haven't visited in about half a year now since it's been flooded. I'm not sure if the water has been going down lately or not. I think it may still kind of be up, but the water's deep out there. It's generally clear, and there are some bigs out there as well. So let's see if Alexa can help us get lucky today. Alexa, I'm thinking of a number from 1 to 4. Pick one.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
I forgot to mention, she sucks with me. I got you. Alexa, pick a number between 1 and 4.
Here's a number between 1 and 4. It's 4.
So it sounds like she said number 4. It sounds like we're going to the deeper pond. It is quite clear most of the times, and I know the last couple of times I went, the water levels, they were pretty high. So we're going to see, now we need the game plan and going to put something together and see what we're going to tie on our lines. Let's get there. Let's get straight to it. So I brought quite a few different rods with me today. I really don't know what's going to get that big, so you just got to kind of bring a little bit of everything you got. One lure choice, jerkbait. I feel like I did not go wrong the last time I made that decision, so how can I turn that down? We're on a date for the bass today, and we're going to bring us a second rod, bring us a lipless, just something to help us cover water quickly. Alexa picked this spot out, but just because you picked this spot out doesn't mean we're going to stay here all day. If the bass aren't biting, we're going to pack it up and find somewhere else. We're on the hunt today. I don't care how the weather been. We're hunting for a big. We're going to bring a 3rd rod, which I usually don't do, but we got to bring that swim bait, bringing something for those super hungry bass. So we just got to take a chance, and let's just pray to God that Alexa spot is going to pay off for us. I'll meet you in the water.
Don't know what the day is going to bring for us, but I haven't been to this spot in a super long time. So last time I was here, y'all already know it was flooded or catching bass on the sidewalks, literally right here in front of me. But today, water is still high, not as high as the sidewalks, but we're going to figure them out. Let's get. But one thing for sure is there are a lot of big bass in here, so we're on the prowl today. I'm walking up to the water, and I had actually just seen something out there in the middle. It's actually reachable from where I'm at. It looks like a little bluegill activity of some sort out there. Don't really know what to throw first. I love to throw my fastest moving bait first just to figure them out, see how they act. And forgive me for not bringing the other cam. I promise you I haven't forgot about y'all. I'm just in GoPro mode right now because we're actively searching and we're really looking for these bass and trying to find them quickly. And me trying to carry a tripod and an extra camera around just going to slow me down for the day. We have quite a few spots to hit, so actually let's see a couple of little 2-pound bass. Maybe a little smaller. So I'm seeing activity in life. One thing I want to see for sure. Oh, about 7 foot deep. Well, of course, everybody knows lipless crankbaits is super heavy, so if it took 7 seconds for this thing to fall, it's probably like 10 foot or even deeper. Yeah, these 2-pound bass are definitely up shallow, they just cooling. Like I said, we brought 3 rods out today. Seeing a couple of the smaller ones, about 2 pounds or so, up shallow. The big is probably not too far back, you feel me? Just want to lob that swim bait out there real quick. Oh, yeah, I just seen that bass. There's a bass a couple of feet in front of me. I got his attention. You seen the swim bait. That's what I love about a swim bait. It can really show some of them bass that are hiding themselves, you know. Like they may be hiding, but they see that swim bait, they'll kind of just be a few feet behind and just eyeing it. And sometimes they just waiting for that perfect mistake. They'll slam it. Just looking at this thing, and I'm watching it swim in the water. There's no big going to smash it, but it's covered some water. One thing I am liking, I'm fishing on this bridge. It only made about 4 or 5 casts, and just about every cast I seen a bass or two come out of nowhere, and they're kind of intercepting the path for my swim bait. They're not fully committing, but the fact that they're interested and actually getting pretty darn close tells me a lot. Oh, we cast it around the bridge, cast it a little bit before the bridge, seen a couple of fish. That's about it. The boy started walking, trying to find them, and I hope I can really surprise them. I always like to start off with my most reactive or my biggest bait. Got a lot of duck poop everywhere on the ground. Know what's going to catch me out the well. Right now I'm starting to question your decisions. The wind is out here blowing crazy. Got a lot of current on the water. Me and Alyssa are about to have a serious problem, and we can't catch us anything. I don't know what she tried to set me up with, but I don't like it. Mr. Good Old Backlash. Boy, this wind is making it challenging, throwing all of these troubles. And I got trees in front of me. My line's getting blown into the tree. Got me nervous about losing this $30 bait. Oh, there go a fish. Oh yeah, there go a fish. Oh, there go a fish. And he hit. He mad. He's mad. He's mad. If I can, he's in the grass. Come on, bass. Don't do me like that. You're my first bite of the day. He's definitely in the grass. It's my first bite. Come on. It's just no way. Give him a little wiggle room. Get out of there, buddy. You got it. Now my shoes wet. I'm like halfway in the water. I'm not sure if y'all can see him. He's right there. Let my pant leg go. I really don't want to do this, but I don't like to let bass get away. This is my only bite. First bite of the day. This might just set the tone. This might set the tone for the rest of the day. That's a solid fish right there, boys and girls, brothers and sisters. It's a solid bass right there. As you can see, all of the grass that was tangled up in there. I might have to cut this lure and retie. Gave me a good fight for sure. So it took us quite some time to catch our first bass, but look at that. That's a beauty. That's a beauty right there. I think we all in the wind. I do apologize. My mic isn't the same on the GoPro, but this bass is definitely over 2 pounds. This is a healthy chunk. Definitely been feeding up for the winter and that pre-spawn early next year, but I think this bass is about 2.5 pounds. Let's go. Caught him on a lip, this crankbait making her react. Let's get it back in there. As y'all can see on the ground, it's already muddy. I've been walking all through that, but grass out there, of course, and all of that's flooded. It's just water under there, so I'm gonna have to give this pretty girl a little toss as much as I ate to. Thank you, buddy. Man, I was really over here saying, man, I'm paying the ultimate price for a lesser choice. But we got his way. Let me go ahead and pitch that out there. My line's a little wonky right now. had to kind of mess with my drag a bit. That's a good feeling, baby. I'm talking about smack that lip. It's ripping drag. I said, okay. Felt like a 3-pounder. Take that all day. Like I said, that bass is definitely about 2.5. I want to say that bass hit right after I popped my rod, as usual. I wasn't sure they really wanted that aggressive type of bite or whatnot, but man, that bass smoked it. And water temps, like I said, I'm not sure if they're over 55 or below 55, but definitely feel quite cold to the touch. Like it may just be in the 50s, but I'm no expert. I don't have a thermometer on me, but it definitely doesn't feel like what the bass really want. It definitely doesn't feel the same temp as the other day when them bass were just going haywire on that lipless. Right now it's kind of like I'm seeing bass. They're showing themselves, especially for the swim bait, but they just not committing to anything. So I think the water temps maybe slightly below 55 degrees, just based off the way they're at. And I'm seeing plenty of them. It's just they're hard to catch right now. Plus the water's clear. Can I catch that big for Christmas? We got us a 2.5. Let's see if we can double that. Every time I come here, this tree just in the worst and worst position. Just all in my way, stopping me from casting towards my right. That's where they be at. Sheesh. Casted it right on the bank over there. Gotta really find those crevices to sneak through. Always gotta love tight holes when fishing. I think it's about time to start playing ourselves. We caught one fish, and I always heard don't leave fish to find fish in the colder months. A lot of times those bass, they'll kind of school up or they'll be kind of in the same area or whatnot. And I feel like I probably left the bass because I'm throwing my swim bait around, throwing it lipless. I'm not seeing any chasers. Oh, I almost thought I was snagged, but I'm not seeing any chasers on the swim bait. Usually they'll kind of follow it, nose it. I'm not getting no more action on the lipless. So I just think, I don't know, maybe, I think the expert decision is telling me to go back to where we came from, especially near that bridge. Oh, that might be a fish. Oh, that is a fish. Oh, yes, a fish. I just said we probably shouldn't leave fish to find fish. We probably shouldn't leave fish to find fish. The most subtle bite ever. The AI Alexa is paying off, baby. Y'all be sure to learn from my mistakes. I walked like halfway down the pond and wasn't getting any more bites. So man, let me just come back, try one more time, and bam. Sorry the bass got all dirty. Not too bad of a beautiful Florida bass. Definitely feel a bit cold to the touch. And once again, we have this flooded grass on the edge. Just gonna have to cut it toss your pal. Thank you. Hey Alexa, do you want to be my best friend? My wife is going to be peed off, but hey, if you keep helping me catch these bass, whoo-hoo. Gotta be careful slinging this thing. Going straight in the bushes over there. I knew I should have never left. I came back and seeing activity again. Wasn't seeing anything on the other side. Seen nothing but shame and disappointment. Thank God it paid off for me to make that decision and come back. Just got thought. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I was just yo-yoing, just hoping for a prayer. Now, it's been a minute since I would have bite. There it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Get you out that mud, buddy. Get you out that mud, buddy. Buddy old pal. Calling him Mr. Buddy old pal. I think y'all can see it. That lipless. Oh, he tried to smack it. He tried to inhale it. Alright. Get that pretty fish back in there right there. You should have seen. All muddy up. Trying to make sure we don't slide in there, but she's off. That's a good fish right there. Alright, we back in action. Just caught us another bass for the day. Had to pause the action. I forgot I wasn't recording. I was just talking to another guy that ran into me. He seen me catch a bass. We're trying to see what was he doing wrong and what was I doing right. And man, truth be told, I don't even know if I'm doing anything right. Sometimes I just get lucky, man. Been out here for a little while. Been out here grinding. Got us 3 bites. Left fish to find fish. We came back and it's paying off, baby. Let's see if we can get us another one on that yo-yo. Yeah, me and Alexa about to become best of friends. Got us 3 bass for the day. Dang, sure didn't know where to go. She got me right though. She just better not tell my wife. Oh, that's a fish. That fish came out of... I was just trying to burn that bait up out of there. Oh my... Tighten the drag, tighten the drag. That's a good one. That's a good one. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. Oh my Lord. This is the biggest bass of the year. This is the biggest bass of the year. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Biggest bass of the year. By far. Get out the mud. Get out the mud. Biggest bass of the year. 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 Oh my God. Let's go get us some water. Biggest bass of the year. 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 I don't care if my feet get wet. I don't care if my feet get wet. Alexa, thank you. This is the biggest bass of the year. This is the biggest bass of the year. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just got the fish cleaned up, got us some water. Do you see the stomach on this beast? This is definitely about a 7 or 8 pounder. Let's get her weighed up. Whoo-wee. Thank you. Do y'all see that, boys and girls? I know that bass is over 5 pounds. My scale is having issues right now. Need a new battery. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Yo, I need your help. I need your help. This is Big Gertha, and my batteries in my scale, they're not working. I need an accurate read on this bass. This bass is humongous. Let's get us some water. Waiting on somebody else here to bring me a scale. Me and Big Bertha chilling. Got her in the water. Make sure she stay revived. Stay good and healthy. I met another angler on that bank. He actually just followed and subscribed. He's going to get me some AAA batteries for the scale. We're going to get an accurate weigh up on this fish. Whew, let's go, baby. All right, folks, back at home. Y'all see what we're working with. Late fall, early winter transition here in Florida. We got the scale zeroed out. Let's see what this big girl will weigh. May even be a PB for the year. Woo. All right. What does that say on the phone? I'm seeing, what, 6.5, I think? That bass is over 6 pounds. It's almost 6.5 right there. Woo-wee. Let's get one final look at Big Gertha right here. Got my legs shaking, like, just look at this beast. Have a good gut on her. You know she been feeding and fattening up for the winter, so let's get her back released, and it's a good fight. I appreciate it. Thank you, man. Hey, you the man, dog. That's crazy. Hey, I really appreciate it, man. Yes, sir. 6.6. Yes, there's some big bass out there, too. Hey, thank you, man. Y'all have a good one. Get it back in that water. Man, yeah, these my old shoes. That's why I'm not going too crazy, but I definitely wish I had my boots. I said, golly, I wasn't even expecting catching them. Whew, she's already. I ran into some. There it is. She been ready to do that for the longest. Let's go, baby. That's a big mother, boy. Yes, sir. That's the way it's done, ladies and gents. We're about to get ready to pack it up, low key. That big bass just came out of nowhere. Look at my hand. Like, my hands are all scarred up. That's a good sign. It hurts, you know, it kind of burn when you kind of go to washing your hands, but man, that's the best feeling in the world. We out here slaying this 6.5 just about. At this time of the year, this is actually one of the harder times too. And we just came out working. Like I said, we let Alexa pick our spot, and AI actually came through for us. It was a good day today, so I think that just made my day. I don't even want to fish anymore, so I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace. We're out of here.